Good morning! It is 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so actually not good morning. Anyways, I am 3.5 weeks postpartum, which means my daughter's 3.5 weeks old, and I decided to pick up the camera. I don't really know the vibes, I don't know the plan. I just got my baby to fall asleep. She was not wanting to sleep. I have not showered and I'm covered in milk. Welcome to postpartum. Normally I shower when I first wake up while my husband kind of watches her and hangs out with her before he goes to work, but this morning we decided to go on a walk together, and then I decided I was gonna put up the Christmas tree because it's like November 4th, I think, and so that's what I'm gonna do right now, and then I'll shower. But I also have a nurse stopping by today. My county does this like free program where a nurse can come by and like weigh your baby and do an assessment and all that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna start putting up the tree, and then the nurse will be here in like an hour. It is like perfect weather today. Let's see, 68 degrees out and sunny. The walk this morning was everything I've ever wanted. That's only the second walk I've gone on postpartum. I did have a C-section, so it's been a little difficult, but today was a lot easier than when I did it. I think I did a walk at 2 weeks postpartum, plus all the walks I did from the hospital, like the NICU and all that. But anyway, also my daughter is asleep like right over here, so if you hear weird noises, it's her. Babies make a lot of noises. Okay, my husband brought the tree up for me. I should probably clean the corner and get the bag of Christmas decorations. Okay, I brought all my Christmas boxes upstairs. And now my baby's awake. Okay, hold on. Oh, you just wake up. I would like wear her, but that's not really smart while putting up a tree. I don't want her to get stabbed. It's the next day. Welcome to motherhood. Basically, she decided to cluster feed all day yesterday, so I was exhausted. I went to bed at like 7 p.m. She slept good in the night though, so that's good, but she was like up all day eating, which is normal for babies, so it's fine. Anyway, I am starting to put up the tree, as you can see. The nurse did stop by yesterday and we weighed her, and she's gained almost another pound. So like from when she got discharged from the NICU to the next week, she gained like a pound, and then the next week was like a pound, and then this week was like almost a pound again. So she's growing, which is great. She probably won't be in preemie stuff for much longer. It's like good, but I'm sad, you know? Anyways, I was able to shower this morning, wash everything while my husband took care of her, and then he's actually taking care of her right now, changing her diaper and stuff. So I'm gonna start on the tree, and then we're all gonna hang out together while I put up the tree. So I'm just gonna put on music and y'all can just watch me put this thing up. We'll see how many breaks I have to take to feed her, because I exclusively breastfeed, so my husband can only do so much. Even growing up, I was always the one that puts up the tree. Like, I don't know why, I love putting up the tree and decorating. I was always the one that was like, all right, Dad, get it down from the attic. I'm putting that thing together. And now look at me. I have my own tree in my own house. Also, it doesn't help, like, it gets dark at freaking 5 o'clock, so I'm like ready for bed at that time, and I really have to try to stay awake until like 8 o'clock. Okay, so this is pre-lit, so I gotta kind of figure out where everything connects. It's been a few days since I put up the tree and all that. Every day is the same, so I'm like, when was that? I don't know. Tomorrow I'll be 4 weeks postpartum. My baby, she's right in front of me, will be 4 weeks old. It's weird though, because she won't be 1 month until November 11th, which tomorrow is November 8th. So it's a little like weird, so I guess that's why you count in weeks for a while and then you switch to months, because it doesn't quite line up. I just took her outside. I've been trying to take her outside in the mornings every day for a little bit, and I just walked around the backyard. The weather is perfect today, but immediately when I got out there, I realized I had leaked through my shirt breastfeeding. So I just put away laundry and changed, and now we're chilling in the living room. I've got an array of drinks here. So I have my coffee. I made eggnog yesterday, like literally made it with eggs and milk. and it's pretty fire. So that's what's in my latte. I started drinking the Body Armors. I have the lights and the zeros of 2 different flavors. This one is the dragon fruit berry, and I think it's my favorite of what I've tried so far because these have a bunch of electrolytes and coconut water and all that good stuff because I'm constantly dehydrated. I did not realize breastfeeding is like running a marathon. I'm constantly starving and thirsty. The hydration is the hardest part. You legit need to drink like a gallon or more of water or electrolytes or whatever a day. So I'm really struggling. I have to like force myself to keep drinking water and stuff. But like I thought, oh, breastfeeding, like I'll probably lose weight really quickly because you're using so much energy. But I'm also starving and eating all the time. But then some days I like barely eat and I feel like crap because I'm just too busy and yeah. Welcome to motherhood, I guess. But you know, obviously I'm postpartum. I'm not in a rush to like lose weight or anything, but it's kind of okay, just random conversation. But like I have lost 20 pounds before I got pregnant and I was feeling so good and I was like on track to hit my goal weight and I was feeling so skinny and all that good stuff, you know, and then I got pregnant, which is great. I wanted to get pregnant, which is kind of why I started being healthier anyway. Now I am like the same weight I was before I lost those 20 pounds. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready to lock in and lose 20 pounds again. And this is the exact timeline. Like September to January is when I lost 20 pounds. So I'm like, okay, let's do it again. But realistically, like I'm breastfeeding and it's a lot harder to lose weight when you're breastfeeding because you're so hungry all the time. So still trying to just eat whole foods and stuff and just be healthy and not focus so much on like bouncing back or losing the baby weight. Well, I lost baby weight. I already lost 20 pounds because I gained 40 pounds when I was pregnant. This is the most random conversation. I don't know why I decided to throw this in this vlog. I guess because it's a postpartum vlog, so there you go. But like your blood volume and the actual baby, which my baby was only like 4.5 pounds, but your placenta, like all that stuff, obviously like 20 pounds, boom, right away. Now we're chilling, all right? Now it's not time to lock in, actually. It's time to make sure I can feed my baby. So that's my priority. Still trying to eat healthy though. Her sleep. So some nights she'll do like a 5-hour stretch and that is the best thing ever. Her pediatrician cleared her like after she reaches her birth weight, which she did like the first week, that wake her up in the day to get her used to daytime, you know, play with her when she's awake, take her outside, feed her every 2 hours. So every 2 to 3 hours I wake her up in the daytime. At night I'm allowed to just let her sleep if she'll sleep. So some nights I get great sleep. Other nights, Miss Little Girl hates her bassinet and like will not sleep in that. I already had to buy a new bassinet because the one that I had, I posted this on TikTok, was so low. I have a really tall bed and I was legit like reaching all the way down. She felt so far away. I think she hated it because of that. So I switched and I got the Baby Delight one. It's really tall. My bed is 29 inches tall and it comes up to the bed. So that's made it easier and she does sleep in her bassinet pretty good. But it's always like the first stretch of the night, she's asleep in her bassinet. And then the second stretch of the night, she just wants to be held. She won't sleep in her bassinet. So it's really difficult because I'm like putting my hand on her in the bassinet and trying to like soothe her. And then I'll just have to like wake up and hold her for like an hour. So that means I'm not sleeping. So I do need to take more naps in the day because she doesn't know that it's nighttime and she needs to sleep in her bassinet. But that's okay because my whole job right now is to be her mom. So whatever I gotta do is totally fine with me. I have Friendsgiving coming up next weekend, which will be kind of like my first outing with her. And I'm really excited. And I was trying to plan, like, do I want to just, like, I feel like with breastfeeding, it is easier to just breastfeed. I have this nursing cover. I've used it when my brothers came to visit and stuff like that. So I've gotten pretty good at that. Another option is I could bring my portable pumps and I could pump and give her bottles while I'm there. And like, do I want to have a glass of wine because you're supposed to wait like 2 hours after you drink. So then that's a whole nother ordeal. I'm like, is it even worth it? I am overall loving motherhood. Like the first week was so good and then it's gotten like a little bit more challenging. I think just lack of sleep. Like when I haven't slept or I have a dehydration headache, which I kind of have one right now, so I keep trying to drink this, or I'm hungry, things are tough. But when I'm taken care of, it's kind of crazy. When I'm taken care of, everything's fine. So I gotta take care of me to take care of baby. But the reason I keep not taking care of me is because I'm taking care of baby. Contradiction right there. Makes it a little difficult. I'm loving the newborn phase. Like she's just so cute. She looks all around. She's looking around right now. Hi, Arbella. And she's just so cute, and I feel like she's like slowly developing into her features. And obviously I've chosen not to show like her face on YouTube and stuff, but I feel like she looks like a mini me. But also I feel like she looks like my husband. So we keep like comparing our baby pictures, and I'm like, oh my gosh, she looks just like me. And then I'm like, oh my gosh, she looks just like you. I don't know. I feel like she's like growing to her features more, but she's just so pretty. She's the cutest little baby I've ever seen in my life. I was also thinking about how I used to always say I wanted twins, which my cousin has twins, and now my cousin's wife, who's having kids soon, she has twins. She's pregnant with twins right now. Twin girls, yay. Crazy, because I thought I would be the first one in my family to have twins. My mom is a twin, and now my cousins are having twins. It's honestly crazy. I don't know how they do it, because one is a lot. One is a lot. I don't know if I ever want twins. I'm scared to even think about having more kids. Oh, I haven't really talked about this. Like, I know I'm only 4 weeks postpartum. I don't need to be thinking about it, but obviously I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I can do it again. Like, I think I will. I want her to have a sibling. I never wanted to have an only child. I feel like I just gotta trust God on this one, but I don't want a small age gap. I would love to have like a 3-year age gap, which is what me and my brothers have. I think that would be perfect. My body majorly needs to recover. Like, I had an emergency C-section. I went into AFib. Like, I need to recover. And pregnancy was really hard, and my labor ended up being really hard, obviously. So I need a lot of recovery time. And I think they say like technically it's good to wait like 18 months in between kids anyway to let your body fully recover. I want to wait like 3 years. Like, they can be 3 years apart, so I would get pregnant at like 2+ years. And I'm still just like scared to even think about that. But I'm also trusting God and God's timing on that. So I could change my mind, who knows? I could decide to have them closer together, or I don't know. But when I first had her, I was literally like, nobody asked me, I'm one and done. You slowly heal from that, and you do kind of slowly start to forget how tough everything was. Hey, I could probably do that again, because they're just so cute. It's just weird because now I don't see my life before Arabella. Like, in my head, she's always a part of my life. I can't believe I had a life before her. I am not me without her in this world. Like, she's a part of my family. It's just so weird that she at one point wasn't here. So if I do have another kid, I know it would be the same way. It's like it was always meant to be. So I don't know. It's so weird. I don't know. It's a weird thing. I'm definitely getting more confident like every day with motherhood. Luckily, I think this is God's blessing, because my pregnancy was really hard, and then like everything that happened with labor and delivery, I almost died. I feel like this is God's blessing for me. I've had no like postpartum depression, postpartum anxiety. Like, I have like the opposite of postpartum anxiety. I'm so not worried. And I honestly think that might be because she was in the NICU, and so I learned so much while I was there, and I know the signs to look out for, and I'm just not worried at all. Like, I'm very vigilant and like on top of things and like always watching her. Obviously, it's not like I don't have motherly worries like I do. I do go over and check and make sure she's breathing sometimes, but I don't have like postpartum anxiety. So I'm really thankful for that. I haven't had postpartum depression. I feel like I could say maybe I've had a little bit of baby blues here and there. Like I said, just when I'm tired, hungry, haven't been outside, all of those things that make my baby upset also make me upset. So taking care of myself really helps with that. Like, when the sun goes down, I get a little bit of like nighttime scaries, because I'm like, is she gonna sleep tonight? What's gonna happen? But slowly, I think that's even going away. Like, last night, I felt really confident going into the night and was just like, whatever, I can sleep during the day. So really soaking up this time that I have just with her on maternity leave. So that's been good, and I'm healing really well from my C-section. My scar looks really good. Everything is going really good. I feel like I pushed myself a little bit too hard yesterday. I was like, oh yeah, I am still like recovering from major abdominal surgery, because I was up, like, I made cookies, I made lunch, I made dinner. I was just like wanting to make all this stuff. I love being in the kitchen. I love cooking, I love baking. And I like made fresh orange juice, I made eggnog. I was like, what am I even doing? I need to sit down. So maybe I overdid it a little bit yesterday, but overall, I'm feeling really good. Yeah, everything's going good. I've been yapping way too much on this one clip, so I'll hop in again. Who knows when? It could be 3 days from now. I'm reporting from a few days later. After talking about how I love postpartum, things have been so easy. I had like the worst few days of my life. Well, not like the worst days of my life, but like the most difficult postpartum days ever. I was like crying, crashing out, Googling when this is gonna get easier, freaking out. Basically, I had a horrible headache that would not go away, and I was exhausted, and I just realized I had not really slept. I wasn't taking naps in the day, so now it is a requirement that I have to nap in the day. She hadn't been sleeping that much at night, and yeah, you weren't sleeping. And I was just really struggling, and yeah, so I ended up, like, my husband was trying to take care of me, bring me food, bring me some medicine, like all that kind of stuff, and finally, she got good sleep last night, so I got good sleep last night, and I feel 1,000,000 times better this morning. Ate some good breakfast, have a nice coffee. We just did some tummy time in her tent. Like, I feel so good. I'm back to like, oh, this is so great. I love being a mom. But the last few days were extremely difficult. I was literally bawling my eyes out. So just know if you're postpartum, like, that is so normal. There's hormones, you're exhausted, you're not sleeping. Like, it feels like the end of the world when you're just exhausted. Like, it's crazy how exhaustion will just make you a whole different person. So if you're also postpartum, please sleep, get a nap. Sleep when the baby sleeps, right? They always say that, and then I don't do it, and then I regret it. So yeah, yesterday I literally spent the entire day in bed, and I was just really struggling. But today I feel great. I'm happy. Are you trying to eat? Are you trying to eat? I'm holding her, and she's trying to latch over my shirt. So I'm gonna go feed her. Oh my gosh, I'll turn this back on. I just filmed my birth story, and I was like, I'm gonna try to make this like 20 minutes. I think I filmed for like an hour. And my baby's starting to wake up now. Now I'm all tired from that, and I told myself I have to take naps during the day, so I think I'm going to have a snack. Seems like she's about to wake up, so maybe feed her, change her, have a snack, and then I think I should take a nap. And I really need to chug this body armor, and now my throat hurts from talking so much. Also, later this week we have Friendsgiving. I'm so excited to leave the house. Oh my gosh, I'm going insane. Not really. I think I'm delusional because I now do need a nap, and I just talked for so long. But this morning's been really good, actually. I'm feeling really good today. But I think I should take a nap, or that is gonna go out the window. Postpartum. Anyways, okay, there's a little update. Good morning. I thought this video, wow, I am a ghost. I thought this video was gonna be a lot more of a vlog, and really it's just been me talking at different parts of my house. I just made my morning coffee, and I think my baby wants me to go pick her up, so hold on. I think she wants to eat again. When you're breastfeeding and your baby just constantly eats. She's been doing quite a bit of cluster feeding. Yeah, I thought this was gonna be more of a vlog, but my life is a little crazy right now. She's actually 1 month old today. Oh, my little baby. And I haven't left the house in 2 weeks, so that's kind of crazy. I guess I usually don't leave the house very much anyway. But today we're going to her pediatrician appointment, her 1 month pediatrician appointment, and then I'm going back to the chiropractor. So we have a little bit of an outing today, so I actually got ready. This is my outfit. Also, my calendar behind me literally still says like induction day and checklist to take baby to the hospital, or to take me to the hospital to have the baby. So it's a little behind back there. You hungry? Okay, I'm gonna go feed her, and then I'm gonna make breakfast. I was gonna vlog me making breakfast, but it sounds like she wants her 4th breakfast for the morning. She did sleep pretty good last night though. She's getting a lot better at sleeping in her bassinet, and so I was able to get pretty good sleep last night. She did like 2 4-hour stretches. Okay, I got her changed into her outfit for today. This is one of my favorite of her outfits, like cutie little flower girly pop. And oh, there's a tripod right here. And she has a cute little bow on. And then I fed her and she fell asleep. I tried to put her down and she does not want to be put down. So I might have to wrap her up in my like wrap where I wear her while I make breakfast. So I guess I won't be vlogging me making breakfast. And now Phoenix needs my attention too. All right, woohoo! I do love when she sleeps on me though. Maybe she'll let me. I have a feeling that's gonna be unsuccessful, so I'm just gonna start putting this on. This is the Sully baby wrap, and I think I have mastered putting it on correctly. Well, she might just stay asleep actually. Okay, let's go make breakfast. As soon as I get over here. Okay, I'm just gonna wear her. It's too much to try to cover her face while I wear her, but I was just gonna say that I'm having sourdough, eggs, avocado for breakfast, and leaving the house is always an adventure with the baby because, okay, I gotta go. She's asleep down here. I was trying to make an egg and I cracked it, and it cracked all over the counter, all over the floor. So that's how we started our day. But it's actually almost noon, so I almost need to get going. So I'm gonna eat this real quick. Let me show you how good it looks. I have sourdough with peanut butter, banana, honey, and then I have sourdough with avocado, egg. This one's more like a treat, but that one, you know, protein and all that. But my stepmom had brought me some sourdough, so I've been eating it, and it's really good. It's been like 3 weeks. I wanted to do a final update in this video. She's right here in a swing, so it's kind of loud, and I have a little heater on. But I am now 7.5, well, almost 8 weeks postpartum, so she's almost 2 months old. That's insane. So this vlog kind of ended up being the first couple weeks of being postpartum. Things have gotten so much easier. I now have like a good somewhat routine and just like figuring out her cues. She's starting to smile at me. She's sleeping better. Everything is just going a little bit better. She still wants to be held all the time. So this swing, this is like the longest that she's let me set her in a swing. I realized I also needed to eat more frequently because it was causing really bad headaches. So drinking water, eating more frequently, electrolytes, and sleep. If I have all that, it's a good day. Even if she wants to be held the whole time. I baby wear her all the time. I just hold her all the time. And of course her dad takes turns, and it just has gotten so much easier. So Christmas is almost here. It's now December. Yeah, Christmas! And I'm really excited for the holidays and just everything coming up. So that's it. I just wanted to give a final update for this video. I also finally cleaned this room. It was like a mess for so long. She's just so cute. I love being her mom, and I'm obsessed. I know I talked a little bit about like postpartum weight loss and stuff in this video. Still the same situation. But I went ahead and bought some jeans that fit me now, and they're really like stretchy and nice. I got them actually on TikTok shop, and I kind of love them. And you know what? It's fine. I just had a baby, so who cares what I look like right now? And even my hair and everything is a mess. Maybe I'd feel better if I like got ready. Anyways, I also wanted to share that I find it really hard to post on YouTube because I have to like film a lot longer and then import the footage and then edit on my laptop, and that's hard when I'm always holding a baby. So I have just been posting on TikTok like every day. Kind of same with my pregnancy. It's really easy for me to make a 1 to 3 minute long TikTok vlog, and for some reason it's like the biggest challenge in the world to sit down and make a YouTube video. So if you want to see more of me, you can go to my TikTok, Sid Francis. But I don't really want to commit to anything on YouTube because things are just crazy right now. Like by the time I feel like I can even like make a meal or whatever, like the day's almost over. So welcome to motherhood. Coming soon, I'll post my birth story once I can like edit it. It's really long. I'm trying not to drag it out, but there's just so much information because everything was crazy. But thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.